Every day, millions of people around the world choose whey protein as an essential part of their diet. It is a high-quality protein powder produced from cow's milk through meticulous processes in modern factories. But have you ever wondered how these factories can produce more than 10,000 bottles of whey protein every day, from the dairy farm to the production line? Discover the secret behind the creation of one of the world's most popular supplements. Whey protein is extracted from cow's milk and is the liquid that separates from milk during cheese production. In the past, whey was considered an unwanted byproduct of making cheese and other dairy products. It is the liquid that is obtained when milk is coagulated to make cheese and other dairy products. Whey was previously a highly polluting byproduct for the environment, as uncontrolled disposal could degrade water and soil quality over time. However, with advances in nutritional knowledge, the value of whey protein and other whey components has been recognized. This has led to the development of more efficient and sustainable whey processing methods. The process of protein production begins on dairy farms, where cows are specially cared for to produce milk. Farmers believe that healthy and happy cows will produce high-quality milk, and high-quality milk is the first step to producing quality protein. An average dairy cow can produce about 30 liters of milk per day. Cow's milk is 3% protein, of which 19% is whey protein. Milk is milked twice a day, usually by automatic milking machines. During this process, milk is extracted from the cow's udder, which contains many nutrients such as protein, fat, carbohydrates, and minerals. After milking, the fresh milk is stored in cold tanks to keep the temperature low, prevent bacteria from growing, and ensure quality. Every day, the fresh milk is transported from the farm to the cheese factory, where the milk is separated into curds and whey. During the transportation, the milk is kept cold to ensure quality and the right temperature. At the factory, the milk is unloaded and transferred to receiving areas for further processing. Before the production process continues, the milk will be quality tested to ensure it meets the required standards. Fresh milk from the farm will be stored in cold tanks until it is ready for processing. Before pasteurization, it is important to check the quality and freshness of the milk to ensure it meets food safety standards. The milk will be pumped from the tank through a system of pipes into a heater, where it is heated, usually to around 60 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. The purpose of this process is to kill and neutralize harmful bacteria in the milk, ensuring the milk is safer to consume. After heating, the sterilized milk is rapidly cooled to a temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. Rapid cooling stops the heating process and prevents further cooking of the milk, which could otherwise affect the quality and taste of the milk. The pasteurization process is closely monitored and controlled to ensure that the milk is at the right temperature. After pasteurization, the milk is transferred to a special processing unit where the components of the milk are separated through a mechanical separation process. Next, a coagulant is added to the milk to form a solid mass called curd. During cheese making, the liquid that remains after separating the curds is called whey. Whey contains concentrated proteins and other soluble components. To separate whey from curds, physical methods such as filtration are used. This filtration process separates the curds from the whey, and the resulting liquid is whey, which is rich in protein. This stage is important because it helps to obtain whey protein, the main ingredient for producing whey protein later. Liquid whey may contain small amounts of unwanted fats and minerals. To purify and concentrate the whey, some factories perform an additional purification step to remove these components. Some processors use microfiltration and cross-filtration to purify whey protein. These methods remove impurities and concentrate the whey protein, resulting in a purer whey protein product. This process uses naturally low temperatures to separate the protein from the fat and lactose, resulting in a product that is high in protein while retaining important nutrients. After filtration, the resulting liquid whey is high in protein with minimal fat, carbohydrates, and other unwanted components. The milk is put through a process called evaporation, in which the whey is transferred to industrial evaporators to remove excess water from the liquid portion. This process is carried out at a low, tightly controlled temperature to avoid damaging the proteins in the whey. Although the temperature can vary during the process, it is usually kept low to preserve the quality of the protein. Evaporation is an important step that gradually removes water from the liquid whey, making the whey more concentrated. During this process, the water from the whey evaporates and turns into steam, while the protein and other solids remain and become concentrated. Once most of the water has been removed, the whey is dry. The drying process uses hot air to further evaporate the water, while cold air cools the product. This combination ensures that the final whey has a very low moisture content, turning it into a dry powder. Once complete, the whey powder is screened to remove large particles and ensure that the powder particles are of uniform size. Next, the powder is fed into a blender to remove any remaining moisture, creating a homogeneous mixture. The bags of whey powder are transported to the world's largest protein factory, which operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The factory processes hundreds of tons of whey protein and produces thousands of nutritional supplements. Thousands of bags of whey powder arrive each day and are transported to the weighing room. Here, all raw materials will be weighed and checked through a fine sieve with 2 mm holes to ensure all ingredients are finely ground and easy to mix. The whey protein powder, after being mixed with special flavors to create a delicious product, will be put into rotating drums to mix evenly for a few minutes. During this stage, an automatic filling machine will fill the containers with the correct amount of protein powder. Workers use vacuum tubes to transfer the powder from the bag into the filling machine accurately, ensuring that each barrel contains the correct amount of powder. Once the powder is filled, each barrel will be weighed again to verify that it contains the correct amount of whey protein. The barrels will then move along the conveyor belt to the next stage, where employees will place measuring spoons in each barrel and close the lids properly. All products will be quality checked to ensure there are no problems with appearance or quality, and no visible impurities. Each barrel will be labeled with important information such as product name, nutritional information, instructions for use, expiration date, and batch number. Once the labeling is complete, the staff inserts a plastic ring into the lid of the container, then passes it through a heat sealer to seal the lid, ensuring that the containers are sealed and inspected correctly. Finally, the finished containers are placed in boxes for easy shipping and distribution. And that's the process of finishing whey protein products from the first steps until they are ready for consumers. If you found this video helpful and interesting, don't forget to like and share it with people you think will like it. To not miss the next interesting videos, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos.